Alright, it's Eric not here with another review. I know I said I was gonna give Destiny a break because I'm just not having that much fun with it no more. Cause every day it's just hand cannon, pulse rifle, hand cannon, pulse rifle. But somebody commented on my Assemble 2 video because it was when I did the review, it wasn't really a review, it was just some gameplay of the vendor role. And the guy commented saying, cause I replied, I said I had the same role as the vendor role on another one I had got to drop, except this one came with high caliber rounds instead of armor piercing rounds. And he was like, you should do a review on that gun because one, this is the only weapon in this archetype, the high rate of fire, 2 impact archetype that can roll with high caliber rounds. I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. And since he told me that, I was like, you know what? I might as well get that review since it is the only gun that can roll high caliber rounds. I said, I guess I'll get that review and get a gameplay because one, it has perfect balance, counterbalance. But high caliber rounds on a gun that shoots this fast, like one, high caliber rounds on like a Hawksaw is basically unbeatable because you're just staggering anybody trying to shoot at the snipers, scout rifles, MITA, anybody trying to shoot at you, staggering them. Even a last word user, you can stagger the crap out of last word user. For a good comparison, I think it was last week, I was using the unbent tree in private matchmaking against some of my clan members, and they was like, this archetype of weapon, that doctrine archetype, already staggers good. It already staggers a bunch. Hold on. Come to think of it, I think this gun could also roll high caliber rounds too, but I don't know for sure. But they were telling me that this gun, even without high caliber round, it already has a good amount of stagger if you're shooting at a person for headshots. Now, top that off with high caliber rounds on a gun that already has great staggering ability. Oh, we gonna have to test this out.
Rumble. No one to help you here. Success belongs to you alone. Gained the lead. Lost the lead. You're in the lead. You're falling behind. the lead. Lost the lead. Heavy ammo on the way. Five minutes remaining. Heavy ammo available. Nearly lost. lost, but so have others. You can come back from this.
Alright, that was the gameplay. And like I said, with my skill-based matchmaking, if it ain't a pulse rifle or a hand cannon, you ain't about to enjoy yourself. Oh, and a big shout out to Secret Organization. I think he's the one who requested that I do this video. But yeah, like I say, if it's not a hand cannon or a pulse rifle, especially in my skill-based matchmaking, you are not about to have fun because one, I'm tired of using those. I've been using that hand cannon and the pulse rifle freaking since Taken King. That's been the meta since Taken King. And there's nothing changed. If Bungie can't put it through their thick numbskulls that, yo, we need to buff the other primaries in the game besides the only dang two that people use, which is Hawksaw and freaking Palindrome, just hand cannons and pulse rifles. Y'all just gonna keep losing players. Cause nobody wants to use those two guns all the time. Especially since you got this matchmaking where you're just gonna keep matchmaking people with tryhards and it's gonna be the same thing. Hand cannon, pulse rifle. If you want to use anything else, you can't. It's nothing. Like the doctrine used to be part of it. You had 3 different weapons. You had auto rifles, hand cannons, and pulse. Those were like the top 3 at the time. But now it's just 2, and it's like nobody wants to use those over and over again. We want to try out different weapons. We got people get freaking guard rolls on guns like Grim Citizen and the new Crucible auto rifle, high impact, low rate of fire. We got Streamer fire. We even got the Trials auto rifle. But since my skill-based matchmaking is so high, those weapons can't compete. They can't compete with Last Word. They can't compete with Palindrome. And they cannot compete with Hawksaw, PDX-45, even the new Iron Banner pulse rifle called the Clever Dragon. I did a review on that. With those guns being as strong as they are and all the rest of the primaries being as weak as they are, like I said, I'm giving Destiny a break until Bungie decides to buff the other primaries. I'm done. I'm giving this game a break because I don't want to use a hand cannon in the pulse rifle when I go into a sweaty match. Like, if you want to go flawless, I'm gonna be real honest. If you're playing Trials and you want to get to the lighthouse, if you're not using a hand cannon in Aeos Duno archetype Palindrome, and if you're not using a pulse rifle, Grasper Malik archetype or the Hawksaw archetype, you're in bad luck because you ain't going. Because if you want to use auto rifles, you want to use check. Even some of the scouts have been dethroned. I barely even see my demotes out to it now. You ain't going nowhere. So like I say, until Bungie decides, hey, we're gonna buff the other primaries, because right now the game is very unbalanced primary-wise. The special weapons, they don't need to be changed at all. Special weapons are fine. They need to change primaries. If you buff the other primaries, I guarantee you'll get more better reviews on your game as far as Crucible Rise. Because right now, I go to the forums and I just see nothing but complaints. There's nothing but complaints. And I understand where everybody's coming from, because there's only 2 weapons running around in the Crucible, and that's pulse rifles and hand cannons. If you're not using those, you ain't winning. Like in that last match, I was the only guy using the auto rifle. Everybody else had a hand cannon, and there was one guy, he switched from his hand cannon to a Hawksaw because he wasn't using it at first. But there was the review. And that is my thoughts on. That was just what I had to say on why I'm not really gonna be playing Destiny that much anymore, because it's not fun anymore. It's the same thing every day. There's no variety in the weapons people use. So I'm out. I'm gonna be playing my Battlefield 4. I'm hopping back on Battlefield 4 because that was the one go-to shooter I had. And everything in Battlefield 4 is right. You can use any gun you want and perform well with it. Plus, Battlefield 4 is a more accurate shooter. The primary weapons in that game don't take a year to kill somebody if you're using a fully automatic weapon. So, that's my thoughts on what I had to say about the state of Destiny in my opinion, and why I'm not playing it that much no more. Alright, this is Not, and I'm out.